We're going to call this video How Not to Put a Log on the Carriage. Wayno takes responsibility because as a sawyer, I need to be paying better attention to this stuff. But what happens is we've got a bunch of new guys there, and we had a U-shaped log, and they put it so the dogs held it in place, but it rolled off pretty easily. It was hard to put it on there. We should have put the bottom of the round part, or the U, I don't quite know how to say that, on the carriage. That way it would have been stable. It was unstable, and guess what happened? Fortunately, and you don't see this, what people say, what's Bruce doing down the other end? Bruce did a great job. He hit the cutoff switch. Luckily, I didn't have it too far into the cut, and we didn't cause too much of a catastrophe. The biggest catastrophe, though, and you'll see, was fixing the cables on the carriage, because Wayno, being the dummy that he is, pushed the lever forward and back like, why isn't this thing working? Well, the cable was off the spool. And what happens when you do that is you really make it worse, because then it turns into like when you go fishing, you get a little rat's nest. So the poor guys had a rat's nest. So we had 10 guys trying to figure out how to undo the rat's nest. Anyway, memo is be careful when you set a log on the carriage. It's got to be. The good part about this story is it gives a chance for the newbies to figure out how to put the cable back on the carriage. This cable is what moves the carriage back and forth, holding logs which weigh thousands of pounds. A lot of loading on it and a lot of tension on this thing. It's a big deal. So starting out with, the guys are going to start loosening the tension on it so we can put it back on the spool, get the rat's nest straightened out, and get it figured out. So we're on here. I think these wraps are closer together. I know that.
Well, yeah.
That would give us some more slack. But we
so this here does not
know where they need to be.
So I can help you here, because see, this one here is in pretty much line with the outer pulley. This one here has got to be in here.
The first one?
This one here.
We're reversed with everything we have, which I don't know how we could possibly.
I think you just need to tighten these up.
You just need to bring them in.
Yeah, move them over there.
No, don't do that. You, Andy, or John's got it. So move everything in. That one's
this in.
Actually, that was good where it was. That's good there, but move this in, move all these in.
But does this one, should this one be over here next to this one?
No.
I don't see.
No, but when this thing, see the way this works, remember, this is a roller. These have all got to be next to each other, okay? This one does not, but these do. Okay.
Okay.
So where should they be? In the center?
No, what you're doing is just fine. Put them all. It doesn't matter really, because look, it goes around that pulley. Right. So this one here, the more this direction, the better.
Yeah, we had a couple of them were wrapped, so we were kind of
right
fighting that.
Five of the 6 were off the spool, off the drum.
So
So if you look at the pulley, the pulley is 16 inches, whatever it is. So this distance from here to this one should be close to that to keep it in a straight line.
Can we move these this way?
There's 2 more guys in there. It'll touch it.
A little space on the bottom.
Wait till this way. Leave it till this way. How's that?
That works.
Which way do we need?
You got it.
Just like that.
Now that's perfect. Now crank it down.
Now you should have more slack.
Look at this pulley. It's like a screw. So if we had a space between each loop, that wouldn't work.
Here, this
right? You see what I'm saying? It's like a screw. It would be trying to jump over, exactly.
Check this first one, because it's not quite aired.
They are. It's threaded. Okay.
That's right. It's threaded. That's exactly right. It's threaded. Right. I mean,
Just move this
you just
outer
need.
one. So is it straight down there on the bottom?
There's books on this shit actually, but how do you learn this? You know what I'm saying? It's like.
See, we got
Have you made sure?
A right-hand thread.
Hold on. Go ahead, Pete. What? Yeah.
Have you made sure that on the bottom side none of these are crossed?
yes.
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 Follow the wall, trace the wall around.
None of them cross, and they're all lined up properly.
Yeah, they need to start in about that far or maybe one more.
The best we can say is we think we're right.
We'll find out.
T1.
No, it walks with this back and forth.
So do we need
okay,
to?
well,
do we need to go in with another one?
Right now they're all following the thread.
These are spiral cut, okay?
Okay.
And the cable moves in and out, in and out. I don't know why it came off.
Do we need to go in another
I
to give it room?
Or give it a rotation.
Well, I guess we could if we're ready to move the carriage, we could move.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. And if we get enough views, we make a little bit of money on them, and then we get to buy the guys lunch who helped saw these logs. We're learning a lot. I had a good discussion with Fricknjeep, aka John Clark from YouTube, about how to load the logs. John's comment was, put the happy side down. If we did that, this wouldn't have happened. The happy side is the bottom of the U is on the carriage, or maybe towards the back. Regardless, make it so it won't roll off. Additionally, as John just told me and taught me, give the carriage or the knees, pull it a couple times forward to make sure it's not going to roll off before you come to the saw blade. Great idea. Why didn't you tell me that last week, John? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. You all have a good day. Take care.